Good evening. Welcome, everybody. On behalf of our entire team at Greenhouse Grower, we're so happy to have everybody back in this room. Welcome to the 2022 Medal of Excellence Awards ceremony, where we're going to honor and celebrate innovation, innovators, and the leaders bringing new varieties and new technologies to the market. So, how's everybody doing? That was pretty good, but I have had at least one drink with half the people in this room, and I know we can be louder than that. Let's celebrate. How we doing? Excellent. Thank you. We are really close to kicking the show off here. I want to take just a quick minute to recognize those who collaborate with us on this event, who without them the evening wouldn't be possible, our sponsors. So if you'll help me recognize and celebrate our title sponsor, who is Westrock. As well as our program sponsors, Berger, New Farm, Adeptag Hydrofiber. Thank you to all of you. All right, we are going to get the show on the road here, so please help me welcome to the stage your MCs for this evening, editor of Greenhouse Grower, Janine Wright, and Dr. Alan Armitage.
Hey everybody, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. It's great to see the room filled, and we're so excited to share this evening with you. This is about you guys, and we're just excited for the awards and the things that are going to go on tonight.
Hey, this is cool stuff. You know, we've been doing this for some time, and every time it gets better. And not because it was bad last time, it just gets better. It's like a good wine. I mean, and how much of that have we been drinking just to get here? So, I mean, this is cool. And there's a couple of things I do want to add here. You know, the fact that the saying is that the world is run by those who show up. And isn't that the truth? And we, as an industry, have been showing up pretty well over the last few years. And the innovation you're going to see tonight, the new plants, etc., it's going to knock your socks off. So I have no problem with patting all of us on the head. I have no problem with coming around and seeing all my friends and saying, congratulations, you've shown up. So this is what this is all about. And we continue to do what we've been doing. We bring beauty and joy to the world. And that's not such a bad thing.
For sure, for sure. I too would like to thank our sponsors tonight. Our title sponsor, Westrock, they've worked with us throughout the year on the event and helping us plan and stuff. We really appreciate that support, and I know that they are huge supporters of innovation and excellence, and so we appreciate the support. We also appreciate the support from New Farm and Berger, Adeptag, Hydrofiber. Without them, we couldn't put on the event, and we couldn't do this. So we really appreciate that. Want to make sure that we thank them for all that they do for us and for you. All right. So we're going to get started. We're going to kick this off with the Technology of the Year Award. So I am going to, we're going to welcome Brian Sparks up to the stage to announce that award, and then Alan and I will see you later on in the night. So let's get started.
You're on up, Brian.
Great, thank you, Janine, and welcome everyone to Medal of Excellence. It's my honor and privilege to be able to start our festivities by presenting the Technology of the Year Award, which is an award that recognizes innovation in categories from structures to automation to lighting to equipment, anything that helps a grower be able to produce a better crop, a higher quality crop, more efficiently and saving on labor at the same time, which is kind of the goal of everybody in this room. So it's always a lot of great companies that we look at when we look at how to decide who's going to be the finalist and the winner of this award. So with that being said, let's learn more about this year's finalists.
Roll and Grow heating mats from Biotherm. Roll and Grow makes it easy to apply root zone heating to growing beds or benches. Like a carpet, Roll and Grow rolls out over growing surfaces to supply growth-enhancing heat. By targeting the heat directly at the roots instead of heating the air, growers experience reduced fuel costs, increased production, more compact plants, and reduced disease issues. Biotherm heating systems allow growers to control multiple heating zones within one greenhouse, and they are customizable for both large and small operations. Solar glass technology from Bright Solar. Solar glass technology is based on the harvesting of photons for energy production while enabling sufficient transparency for light transmission. Nowhere is this more critical than in the greenhouse, where large amounts of visible light are needed for healthy plant growth. New innovations in the solar glass panel design minimize shading and provide diffusion to the light entering the greenhouse, resulting in uniform illumination. The end result is increased yields, reduced water use, and better energy efficiency. Intrinsa breeding technology from Duman Orange. Intrinsa uses advanced molecular breeding technologies such as AI phenotyping and predictive breeding to identify natural traits within a plant's genetics that demonstrate resistance. Improvements in plant genetics with Intrinsa provide resistance to the most important diseases that plague the horticulture industry, including tobacco mosaic virus and chrysanthemum white rust. Strong, long-lasting resistance with Intrinsa means crops perform better for both growers and retailers. As Intrinsa is introduced in additional crops, greater sustainability, cost savings, and stability of the supply chain from grower to home gardener will continue across the industry. SmartFlow Dashboard from WeProve Solutions. The SmartFlow Dashboard web app allows growers to remotely follow plant movement in the greenhouse and compile information on logistics and efficiency. With the dashboard, conveyor belts are connected wirelessly. The app can be accessed on any device, helping growers prevent mistakes, save time and labor, and better understand plant production. By automating internal transportation while collecting information, growers can make data-driven decisions while integrating all processes in the greenhouse, from production to shipping.
So before I announce the winner, I do want to thank all of the growers. It's a diverse group of growers of all sizes, multiple crops in locations across the country who help us look at all of the nominations every year and help us come up with the finalists and then the overall winner. These are indeed a lot of great finalists, but there can be only one overall winner. So the winner of the 2022 Greenhouse Grower Medal of Excellence for Technology of the Year goes to Intrinsa Breeding Technology from Duman Orange.
Well, good evening, everybody. My name is Keith Cable, and honored to have the first award of the evening. I'd first like to thank Greenhouse Grower and our sponsors for what I think personally is one of the highlights of the Cultivate show here in Columbus, and I think there's many people within the Duman organization that feel the same way. I'd also like to thank them for recognizing this prestigious development and award. It's a project that's been 7 years in the making. I'd like to take a minute just to highlight our research and technology group led by Hans van den Heuvel in De Leer, the Netherlands, which was where a lot of the basic science and breeding work went. You'll hear these words probably often tonight, but this project has been about teamwork, about collaboration, about cooperation, and this is what you get out of that. So I'll make the first speech of the evening very short, and I want to thank you very much for this prestigious award. Thank you.
Congratulations again to Duman Orange. Now let's welcome Karen Jerome back to the stage to present this year's Reader's Choice Award.
I don't get to present very often. Thank you. This is one of my favorite awards, the Reader's Choice Award, but that's probably because it's the only award I have any involvement in, so it's exciting to me. Each year we ask our breeders to submit new cultivars or cultivars that they would like to be considered, and then we have our readers face the tough task of voting on one overall winner. So let's take a look at the varieties that our readers were voting on this year.
Solarscape Interspecific Impatiens from Pan American Seed. Delphinium Redlark from Darwin Perennials. Interspecific Geranium Calliope Cascade Violet from Syngenta Flowers. Echinacea Pollination Series from Ernst Benari of America. Zydeco Interspecific Zinnias from Syngenta Flowers. Hibiscus Tradewinds Lemon Swirl Wind from Eris Horticulture. Crispedia Gulf Beauty Improved from Danziger. Telotus Matilda from Ernst Benari of America.
And the winner of the 2022 Medal of Excellence Readers' Choice Award goes to Zydeco Interspecific Zinnias, Syngenta Flowers.
Wow, this is awesome. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you very much, Greenhouse Grower. Zydeco, what can I say? It's been a journey. You know, I saw this product when I first joined the organization and watched its evolution through the breeding process, and it's a testament to not only the resilience of the genetics, which are a fantastic product that are going to be phenomenal through the heat, through the end consumer, but also the team. I want to give a special thanks to Todd Perkins. He's the master behind this series. He's touched a lot of great genetics in his long career, and this is definitely a fantastic addition to his long stable of fantastic genetics. So I want to thank the Syngenta team, a lot of hard work, Amy Gardner, the product manager, and that's it, yeah. So thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right, congratulations again to Syngenta Flowers. As we mentioned earlier, we are grateful for the support and the collaboration that we get from all of our partners for this event. Especially want to say that we're very grateful for the support that we get from WestRock, our title sponsor, who is just as committed as we are to innovation and moving this industry forward. So in doing so, I would like to ask you to help me welcome to the stage Rick Vogelmont with WestRock to present the Innovator of the Year Award.
Thank you, Karen. Good evening. Again, from WestRock, we are honored and privileged to partner with Greenhouse Grower and help sponsor the Medal of Excellence Award. It's been several years, and the plans right now are to continue that pattern for years to come. As a part of our commitment to recognizing innovation in the industry, it is a privilege to present the Medal of Excellence Award for Innovator of the Year. The Innovator of the Year Award recognizes an individual or a company that has developed breakthrough ideas, technology, equipment, or processes that have shown their transformational potential to improve an area in horticulture or impact the industry in a very positive way. This year's winner, Metrolina Greenhouses, is an innovator in every sense of the word. Let's learn more about some of the ways Metrolina's innovations have impacted our industry.
Behind every great success story is a dream and an unrelenting drive to innovate. Metrolina Greenhouses has pushed the limits of possibility since Tom and Vicki Van Wingerden arrived in the U.S. 50 years ago with $5,000 in hand and plans to start a greenhouse business. Tom Van Wingerden's visionary influence was one of the driving forces behind some of the earliest innovations at Metrolina, and his mantra, automate or stagnate, remains ingrained in the company's DNA today. Tom looked to mechanize and automate wherever possible to accomplish tasks with less labor. This led to the development of several innovations to improve processes or solve problems in the greenhouse that have had a positive impact on the greenhouse industry over the years. One of those innovations was the Metro Planter, the industry's first automatic transplanter, which Tom invented and sold to other growers in the 1980s. Metrolina Greenhouses has a reputation for being among the first to embrace new technology and scaling it for high levels of production, such as with the automated Echo hanging basket system, crane and table movers, automated irrigation booms, soil equipment, robotic sticking arms, and more. Innovation, however, goes far beyond automation at Metrolina, as the company strives for continual improvement in its production processes and efforts to support home gardening consumers. This has led to its robust research and development department and trial gardens, as well as the creation of a home garden panel to study consumer gardening habits and the establishment of Plant Partners, a company specially dedicated to merchandising retail garden centers. Metrolina also leads the way in data analytics and its innovative sustainability efforts, among other areas. No matter what the idea, Metrolina will entertain it because everything is possible. And when everything is possible, innovation happens. Please join us in honoring Metrolina Greenhouses with Greenhouse Growers 2022 Medal of Excellence for Innovator of the Year.
Well, just thank you on behalf of Thomas, Michael, myself, our whole family. Our dad always said, innovation is a mindset. It's something you do every day in all the different facets of our business. And so I just want to thank all the 26 folks from my team over here. Say, hey guys, for being here. You guys all work with this team. They just, every day, it's let's do something better. Every day, let's get 1% better. And every one of these folks and our 1,200 team members back home bring that every day. We just help get to be the face of it, but those are the folks who make it all happen. So thank you, everybody, and thank you, everybody on the industry.
As an editor, but more importantly as a horticulturist, like my absolute favorite part of my job is looking at plants. I can do it all day long. I know most of you can relate. The editor's choice is always, as we always say, it's a really hard decision, and it was no easier this year than other years. There's always a lot of good plants, a lot of good breeding and genetics that I know how much work goes into it. So it's great to see the end results. And so let's learn more about the finalists that I was able to narrow it down to.
Begonia Hula Red from Pan American Seed. Celosia Flamma series from Cicada Ornamentals. Delphinium Redlark from Darwin Perennials. Impatient Solarscape series from Pan American Seed. Petunia Smartunia series from Duman Orange. Telotus Matilda from Ernst Benari of America. Tradescantia Pistachio White from Greenfuse Botanicals. Zinnia Zydeco series from Syngenta Flowers.
All right, so I'm going to change it up a little bit. I had about 3 of these that I really went back and forth between this year. So I'm going to mention the 2 runners-up, and then we'll mention the winner. So the Tylotus was one I just really liked, something different, something kind of new for the cut flower industry. So it's been fun to see the different, the Matilda come out, and then last year the tighter, more compact form. And then the other one was the Redlark Delphinium. I remember when we first saw that site, that one really stood out in the trial gardens. We were all like, whoa, is that red? Is that a red delphinium? So I wish I could have picked more, but I had to go with one. This one I actually saw at the Costa Farms trials, and I was really impressed with its performance in the heat and its speaker, and that is the Tradescantia Pistachio White.
I absolutely love this plant, but I have to admit I didn't see that coming. So. Well played. So the pistachio white is really what Greenfuse has been working towards. So grower-related breeding, taking a plant that usually doesn't grow very well and trying to elevate it so that the grower is successful and ultimately the consumer. So we are extremely grateful. So thank you all. It's available for sale, so thank you.
Okay, so we're going to ask Bob Dickman to come up and present the Operation of the Year Award. And while he's making his way to the stage, I just wanted to thank the panelists who helped us choose that award and evaluated the nominations. Alexei Yosevov, Pleasant View Gardens, Bob Dickman of Dickman Farms, Steve Garvey, Dallas Johnson Greenhouses, William Swanakamp of QPAC, and then the editors of Greenhouse Growers. So we appreciate the help with those panelists. So I'm going to turn the time over to Bob Dickman to announce the Operation of the Year winner.
Good evening. It's my honor to present this year's Operation of the Year award. The Operation of the Year always goes to growers that are innovators in the industry, leaders in all facets of their business, and show just every part of what we do as growers. So let's learn more about the Operation of the Year. Finalists.
Corso's Horticulture in Sandusky, Ohio. Innovation at Corso's Horticulture starts with automation. The operation has mechanized its sticking and plant potting processes and uses a warehousing supermarket pulling system to improve lean production. Development of new perennial cultivars at Corso's is also an innovative process. Plants are trialed and analyzed for multiple years through partnerships with customers and breeders. Corso's is particularly proud of its international internship program in collaboration with The Ohio State University. Horticulture students from around the world gain experience while sharing their own culture and horticulture techniques. Most of these students act as assistant growers, and some will emerge as future industry leaders. Welby Gardens in Arvada, Colorado. Welby Gardens gives its growers the chance to further their education at regional and national conferences and other education seminars. The company strives to employ college-educated growers who understand the importance of continued education. Welby has an extensive trialing program that allows growers to get first-hand experience with new products. Its sales and production teams travel annually to California Spring Trials and Cultivate to see the latest innovations in plant genetics and new technology. This education focus extends to Welby's customers and other industry members. Welby's trial garden evaluations give attendees a chance to learn about new plant introductions and how they might perform in the landscape. In turn, the feedback the Welby team receives from these trials gives them the ability to evaluate high-quality new plant material. Willoway Nurseries in Avon, Ohio. Willoway Nurseries thrives on its open book management approach. Specifically, its adherence to the Great Game of Business program, which focuses on communication, understanding the why behind every decision, and building a team culture. At the employee level, 7 teams comprised of about 10% of Willoway's workforce meet weekly to discuss areas of concern in their departments. In addition, they act as a conduit for communication from the bottom up and the top down. The Great Game of Business approach is important in maintaining profitability, and all financial decisions are based on how they affect the number. As a result, every team member knows where they stand and whether or not the company is on the path to profitability.
Wow, three great finalists. This year's winner of the 2022 Greenhouse Grower Medal of Excellence Operation of the Year is Corso's.
What an honor. I forgot what I was going to say. No. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Greenhouse Grower, American Hort, for this wonderful event that we all get together in, and it's a privilege to be up here. Want to thank several people, or several teams, I guess. One is all the suppliers, vendors, everybody that involves helping our operation succeed. It's not just us or our team, it's everybody that supplies us, and sometimes I want to thank them. And we got to meet through business, and a lot of them have truly become friends. My team back home and my team that's up here, amazing team, what they get done every day, from the sales team to the office production and growing team. And maybe not mentioned enough, my H2A labor is great. And can't do that without them, and I'm sure many of you live that also. I got my brother, he's my partner right now. We're fourth generation in the business. Honored to be running the business. We've had several generations that have built the business up and given us the chance to continue. My dad's here today. I want to honor him. Can you stand up? He's semi-retired, so it's been very difficult. He's cut back to 65 hours a week. But we don't always get a chance, but from both of us, we want to say thank you for the opportunity to run this business and be up here today. Thank you, everybody.
Okay. Well, congratulations, Socorsos. We're going to welcome Alan back up to stage, and I want to introduce you also, take this opportunity to introduce you to our newest greenhouse grower team member, Julie Hewitt. So they're going to make their way up the stage. We're going to let Julie, we're throwing her into the fire. She's going to announce the Industry's Choice Award, but Julie's brand new to the industry. We're excited to have a youngin' with us, and so hopefully she'll be can learn from all of you about everything you know about plants and stuff. So we'll turn the time over to her and Alan.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us today. Our final breeding award of the night is the Industry's Choice Award. We would like to recognize the panel of industry members who helped choose the finalists and winners for this year. Thank you to team members from Metro Line of Greenhouses, Mast Young Plants, Raker Roberta's, Peachtree Farm, and Callaway's Nursery for their input. I'd like to welcome Dr. A for a few comments on the finalists.
Isn't she great, huh? This is the first time. Good, well done. Well done indeed. Hey, I just want to say a couple things about industry award plants here. This is the granddaddy of all awards that we have been giving. Do you know that this is the 32nd year we have been doing Medal of Excellence, and you are in rarefied company if you have received or even been runner-up or anything for any of these awards. Congratulations to all. But this one, I remember in 1990, heck, some of you weren't even born in 1990. We gave it to this new dianthus. It was so cool. And look, I mean, it just gets better and better every year. So, Julie, you've got some really cool things to talk about. But I wanted to tell you how historic this kind of award is, and this is cool stuff. So go for it.
Let's take a look at our finalists.
Begonia Hula Red from Pan American Seed. Celosia Flamma series from Cicada Ornamentals. Delphinium Delgenius series from Pacific Plug-in Liner. Delphinium Redlark from Darwin Perennials. Double Impatiens Glimmer series from Ball Floraplant. Impatiens Solarscape series from Pan American Seed. Lantana Bandalista Red Chili from Syngenta Flowers. Pentas Beehive White from Syngenta Flowers. Petunia Smartunia series from Doom and Orange. Tradescantia Pistachio White from Greenfuse Botanicals.
The 2022 Greenhouse Grower Medal of Excellence Industry's Choice goes to Interspecific Impatient Solarscape Series from Pan American Seed.
I'd like to say thank you to Greenhouse Grower and also to the industry selection panel. We really, really appreciate this award. It means a lot to us. And I also want to thank our product development team who worked so long and hard. This is a very, very difficult and complicated breeding project. And our product manager, Lisa Lacey, worked all the way through that period. And in particular, our breeder, Mario Guillen, who is, has worked on this project for almost 15 years, patiently, diligently working through every single obstacle. And it's really thanks to them that we were able to bring it to market. So thank you, everybody.
Good evening, everybody. Let me take a breath. I think it has been a long process, as Anna said, about 15 years. And I think the main satisfaction for us as a breeder is give it to you a product like Solar Escape, which is a totally new. And I think some more things are coming for you in order to reinforce the industry. Thank you.
Well done. By the way, I do all this silliness I do, but I'm also a gardener. And you've probably, I've never read anything I've written, but you may have read a few things that I'm always talking about my daughters. And, they are the ultimate gardeners who go into a garden center not knowing anything and just wanting a solution. They want something that works for the shade, or the deer don't eat, or whatever. And as we all do, and this is what we do. So I just think that plant we just saw, this fantastic Solarscape, it's in my garden. And I mean, I've already been talking to the whole world about it. So I'm really excited you won the award, truly. I think that's just fantastic. I really get to do really fun things up here. I get to chat and talk with all my friends. And I also get to talk about plants, but I also get to talk about people. And of course, as important as the plants are, it's the people that really make us special. And, I remember this young fellow saying, I got to go to work. I got to water the plants. I got to go do this, and I got to do that. And I said, look, young man, you're in the best industry in the entire world. We always have something to look forward to. Change the O in I got to and put an E, and then you get to. And we get to do all this stuff. We are so fortunate, and so fortunate are we to have great people. I get to do the honors to present the Industry Achievement Award. And the fellow who I'm about to present this to will become as no surprise to you, because he has all the attributes of those things that we love about who we are. He knows his stuff. He is respected. He is innovative. He is creative. And he is respected by all. So when I tell you about Dr. Charlie Hall being the Industry Achievement Award recipient, I think all of you will agree that we have chosen a wonderful, wonderful person. Let's hear about what Charlie has done.
Dr. Charlie Hall's service to the greenhouse industry is unprecedented. The insights and expertise he has shared throughout his career have benefited many in the industry, and he is renowned in many horticultural circles for his insights and expertise. An economist by training, Dr. Hall is nationally recognized in academia and in the horticulture industry for the enthusiasm and passion he brings to his work. He grew up in the industry on a nursery in western North Carolina and began his career at Texas A&M University, where he now serves as a professor and the Ellison Chair in International Floriculture. Hall specializes in strategic management, market outlook, cost accounting, and financial analysis for green industry firms. He's an invaluable resource on market outlook and the economics of the industry. In addition to university responsibilities, Dr. Hall runs the Executive Academy for Growth and Leadership, or EAGLE program. EAGLE is a university-recognized program that helps nursery and greenhouse growers improve their company's competitive position and profitability. Hall also serves as the chief economist for American Hort and co-chair of the Advisory Council for Seed Your Future. The industry is indebted to Hall for his many contributions over the years and his dedication to excellence in all he does. Please join Greenhouse Grower in honoring Dr. Charlie Hall with this year's Medal of Excellence for Industry Achievement.
Well, thank you so much. For those who missed the 8 o'clock keynote this morning, I'd like to begin with a short Cliff Notes version of 30 minutes or so to summarize my comments. Now, in all seriousness, I'd like to say thank you for the prestigious recognition to Greenhouse Grower. You can't be in my position within academia without having successful partners. As I look through the years, the graduate students that have not only been a part of my life, but many of your lives, and then the fellow faculty members, grant projects, and so forth, but then also industry partners. And of course, Greenhouse Grower is a vital partner that has disseminated a lot of the information that we in academia have provided. So thank you very much for this. It's very humbling, and it's for once, I think I find myself speechless. So, thank you very much.
Well, you know, I'm looking at that. I'm listening to Charlie, and that was very nice. And I'm looking at some of these photos and looking at young Charlie here, and of course, we want young Charlie to get older, don't we? And I was pretty taken with the green beard and things, and of course his head. And many of you know me, and I want to present Charlie something that I think he needs.
That's awesome.
I don't give that to just anybody. I want you to know that. Anyway, we are got a few more things to do, and we are just going to continue smiling and having a good time doing it.
Congratulations to Charlie. Job well done. This last award, as you know, is the Grower of the Year. And, you know, I'm always impressed, especially, you know, talking with these growers and doing interviews, going out to seed operations, the amount of hard work that these growers put into what they do, and just the passion for what they do and their dedication to quality. I'm always so impressed. So this is an award that we are just thrilled to be able to give out and honor one of these hardworking growers. So let's learn more about the finalists.
Andrew Butler of Green Valley Greenhouses. Butler and his growing team have a no-touch policy on most crops, an approach that has reduced crop times across the board and has fundamentally improved the company's labor efficiency. With help from his team, Andrew led the development of an internal grower app for fertilizer, pesticide, and biostimulant applications. This has allowed for precise tracking of inputs and compliance with record-keeping requirements across the entire operation. Andrew is constantly seeking out information to increase his knowledge with an eye to greater efficiency and overall quality in his production. He's maximized his use of high-tech delivery systems and innovative integrated fertility and IPM solutions on a large scale across a diverse crop. Gina Falsetti of Skagit Horticulture. Gina oversees all liner propagation for both in-house production and wholesale. Her team prioritizes sanitation, organization, safety, and quality. Gina is always looking to use the latest technology available. She has worked hard to upgrade the propagation area with new innovations. She not only wants to incorporate technology, she also works with her team to understand how it will impact plant production. Gina leads by example and is hardworking and passionate about her job. When working with new employees, she takes the time to explain the differences in crops and their care, why one particular variety fares better than others, and how to overcome production challenges. Ashley Smith of Bell Nursery. Over several years in the greenhouse industry, Ashley has done just about every task a grower can do. He has been on the cutting edge of using innovative crop protection products to produce strong, viable plants for the consumer. He has also embraced technology, including the use of floor heat, steam heat, forced air heat, and an assortment of environmental control systems. For Smith, it's all about producing a consistent, high-quality plant. This means managing the plant through the entire production process and working with his team to make sure they strive for that same level of quality.
All right. Again, I want to thank the past Operation of the Year and Grower of the Year winners and other industry people that we have on our committee that help us evaluate these nominations. We get them in from the companies, from other people, and they're always really good, and it's hard to go through them, but it's interesting to hear the panelists talk about what other growers are doing and their appreciation for that. And so we encourage you, when we put out that call for nominations, to please, let us know. Let us know who the growers are, who the operations of the year that you want to see recognized for their accomplishments and their hard work. So without further ado, I will announce the finalist, or the winner of the 2022 Grower of the Year is Andrew Butler of Green Valley Greenhouses.
Okay, wow. Notes. There's a lot of thanks in order. Thank you to Greenhouse Grower. Thank you to Brad and Aaron, our owners, who give me a pretty long leash and the freedom to do some pretty unorthodox things that I do, but also for creating the culture at Green Valley that makes people want to come to work there. Thank you, guys. The highlight of every day is 7 a.m. meeting with the best group of young, very young rock star growers who want to be at work and have the work ethic to make it all happen, who are 100% on board with our vision. We have a production crew that somehow manages to make our ridiculous grower requests happen all the time, on time. Thank you, guys. And a maintenance crew that somehow keeps it all running. So thank you, everybody.
Well, as we wrap up another year, I do want to take the opportunity on behalf of Greenhouse Grower and our editorial team, sales team, and stuff, just to thank you for all that you do for us, for granting those interviews, helping us with presentations, answering all the questions that we have. We appreciate that, and we appreciate your willingness to share with others your knowledge in that. I'd also like to very much thank our sponsors again, to West Rock for our title sponsor event, New Farm, Berger, Adept Ag, and Hydrofiber. Again, they help us make this night possible, And I also want to thank all of you. It's a great industry. It's wonderful to see everybody gathered in this room. It's a lot of fun industry, and I always enjoy coming to Cultivate and seeing everybody enjoying themselves and just having a good time, sharing ideas and that. So thank you for all that you do. Thank you for all your hard work to keep the industry going, to keep it profitable and moving forward. We appreciate it.
Yep, we made it through number 32. And I want to tell you, as an industry, is there anywhere else you'd rather be? I don't think so. Anyway, thanks for everything. This has been great fun, and we shall see you down the road. Everybody, have a wonderful evening.